we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report. I am your host, Brian Barnaby. And let's just say the boys are back in town.
She got away. Know what I say? She can't control. She don't know what to do.
She's gotta go. Bye. I know that you love this flow. We just chillin', we just villains. We just chillin', we some villains.
I love it up. Get the ammo and I stick it up. I grab shots on the top of shots. I bust the clip and I let it dip. I make it poof, make it explode. Touch your toes, hit your nose. Can you touch your toes?
We are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sport. Your host, Brian Barnaby. Tony in the building. Oh, you were taking today off. That's what you said in the group chat.
Yeah, dude. I was just joking, dude.
Oh, okay.
You gotta
that was
know
funny.
when I'm joking. I thought
that was real
kinda
funny. Honestly,
dude.
I was dying laughing when you said it. Really dying, honestly. There's the Michael King.
Michael King.
And speaking of Michaels,
God.
how are you, Michael?
How are you, boys?
I'm all right.
I think Barnes is really happy today.
You know,
no shit, he's happy today.
Yesterday went pretty well, but why not just hop right into it? The world of Major League Baseball.
Giving chase at Judge, and he dives into the stand.
DeGrom begins the season with an overpowering strikeout of Ronald Acuna.
The wall is gone! 3-run home run! What's going on here? I love it. He drives one to the moon. High, deep, and very gone.
All right, so last night, the Yankees 13, Orioles 1, and just, a performance we expected on Monday. We get it on Tuesday, but really, of course, a season-high 13 runs, that's going to be a story. But really, the biggest story here, Luis Gil making his Major League debut, 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 6 Ks, gets the win. First Yankee pitcher to make his debut throwing 6 scoreless with 6 Ks and no runs since 1907. And before we get into anything else, let's see some highlights on Gil's night from last night.
Whoa. Some highlights.
You like
Look
that?
at us, dude. Oh, love to see it. We're like a real organization here. Oh, wow, baby. Let's go.
The Bronx was buzzing.
Easily, dude.
I mean, this was his first pitcher. I mean, 98 strike. I mean, setting the tone. The fastball was pumping.
So that's 60% of your starting rotation. Mullins pops it up, called off by Gallo.
Michael K calling in turbo.
Whatever, Michael.
I mean, look at the life on that fastball.
I know, it's great, dude.
99 up, 23 years old.
Oh,
it's in the building.
Santander.
Right field. Judge is
I mean, and he didn't only have the fastball going, the off speed. I don't know if this might be it here or not.
It is, huh?
Okay, no, that was just a pop out. But
Hayes with a fly ball.
at 6 Ks overall. But just the combination of off speed and getting the hitters were just off balance. I mean, that was the whole premise of it, and it just was so impressive because we started the day earlier yesterday. We're thinking the Stash is getting the start, but they give Hill the start because Montgomery unfortunately placed on the COVID list, but really just set the tone. And to get 6 strong, it just I feel like it just kind of sparked the offense, even though one is technically separate from the other. But they were just like, wow, this guy's in command. Let's support him. And here we are, and it's 13-1 Yankees.
No, yeah, dude, you're totally right. I mean, him out there on the mound, I think obviously him being young, obviously not pitching in the majors, definitely, people don't know him.
Right.
Don't really know what he has.
They're calling him Gil.
Gil, exactly, dude. Well, I mean, that's...
it's a pronunciation, right?
Honest mistake. I mean, look at the last name. Whatever, dude. But you saw his fastball is not hitting 98 in the gun. I mean, that's phenomenal. You mentioned him mixing up the pitches. His slider and changeup were in there as well. And like you said, it made the batters off balance. And yeah, dude. I mean, talk about setting the tone.
Setting the tone.
Let's go.
And after the game, optioned back down, but he is a replacement player since of the COVID stuff. So they can bring him up anytime. You don't have to worry about options, 40-man roster. So I would imagine with Cole and Montgomery out for the next week and a half, he's definitely going to get another start. I mean, there's no way he doesn't.
It'd be stupid for them not to.
Yeah, but this is where they've gone wrong. We've seen this with Devi and Chance Adams over the years. It's like, oh, guys are coming back. He's still we still want to work on some stuff. Work on the stuff up here.
Yeah,
I mean there's no way that's not showing that he's ready. I don't care. It's the Orioles. We've seen. I mean, look what happened to Andrew Heaney against the Orioles.
Honestly,
he's a veteran pitcher.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I would say, definitely bring him back up if you can. Do you think they would give Devi another chance? If not, would you be pissed if they brought Devi instead of Lewis?
I mean, I think you got to have both. Honestly. That's the thing, and I would be pissed if it's. But I know this is going to happen, of course, because they traded for him. But Heaney's going to get more starts than Devi's not. But hey, I mean, my priority now after seeing this, I mean, this tops Tyler McGill, this tops David Peterson.
Whoa.
I mean, come on, though. That was
one game, dude. One game so far.
You just saw the live arm, and they're saying, oh, he's having trouble locating in AAA. I mean, I didn't see any problems locating last night.
I mean, definitely didn't. He was locked in. I'll give him that. Phenomenal outing. A great debut, of course. But I mean, let's pump the brakes a little bit here, buddy.
Yeah.
Is he the next living legend?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Because me and Matt were texting about this earlier. It's like we haven't had a young pitcher that we can grow with. I mean, we thought we had with Severino, but where's he been last?
I think you're blowing your load way too soon here.
But it's overdue. That's the thing.
I don't care if it's overdue. One game.
I think there's no reason he should. I want him until like he implodes. I want him to start every 5 days.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying not to, but to be like living legend already.
I mean, I see no talent. You see talent.
You don't know anything.
And speaking of talent, we had some talent offensively last night. 6 players in the line with multiple hits, highlighted by Stanton going 2 for 5, an opposite field 3-run home run, his 17th in the 4th. Judge tacking one on in the 8th for his 22nd home run. But the first 6 runs of the game were all scored on singles, doubles. So nice to see some situational hitting that they've been lacking. 7 for 13 with runners in scoring position. I mean, that has to be, if not the best, one of the best games they've had with runners in scoring position of the season. And that always is going to translate into we got to get those runners in.
Oh, of course, dude. I mean, they had some phenomenal offense. I mean, we talked about Wells in his rookie year. Not really very good for the Orioles. Got him out quick. I mean, their bullpen isn't really anything to write home about. God. So, I mean, they made quick work of the Orioles pitchers, and that was it, dude.
I mean, maybe I was reading the gun wrong or he threw a changeup, but I swear I thought Wells was throwing like 90.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like usually, top prospects these days. I mean, unless the command's spot on. But I'm sure we'll fan graph it and just double check that. What's his first name?
Andrew? Don't quote me on that one. Alexander
Wells. I mean, Fangraphs, what would we do without Fangraphs, honestly, Tony? And the thing is, it's not really like, on your list at the moment.
No, not on my list.
So you never are interested in velocity?
Yeah, yes, I'm interested in velocity, but I don't know. I hit up Fangraphs. I do. I'm not partial to any other website. I mean, I guess I use Baseball Reference the most, but so does everyone.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. It works, so we stick with it. I think that's the biggest thing. Scrolling down here, and I might have honestly passed it. Okay. Yeah, 88.8. So how is he a top prospect? I mean, I guess the location's there.
I guess.
What do we got for bio? Do we know anything about like his like where he was drafted?
Born in 97. I have nothing right now.
I mean, it is the Orioles. I mean,
Sunday
obviously
notes.
They get this stuff
prospects
wrong.
2016 by the Orioles. Yeah.
So he was
drafted by the Orioles.
Oh no, but I don't think he was drafted. He's from Australia, probably an international signing.
Oh,
the Aussie.
This is why I don't like Fangraphs, dude. Bio, where is it, dude?
Yeah, Baseball Reference right
Baseball
there.
Reference is right there
draft,
in front of you, dude.
International free agent.
Come on.
So we get it, but that's why the Orioles are the Orioles. And I was happy to see, I think he just went 1 for 3, nothing crazy, but Greg Allen finally gets the start. We were talking about that yesterday, and that's the way to go. Allen's a solid player. Give him his due. If not Florio, give the playing time to Allen.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I mean, Allen's young, right? He's like 27.
Yeah, 27, 28.
He's quick, light on his feet, dude. I think he could be a great center fielder. You know, cover all that ground, and if his bat comes around, like let's keep him in, man.
And we'll probably have to take a closer look at this, but I'm sure if it has happened, it hasn't happened that many times. How about all 3 pitchers that pitched for the Yankees last night were making their major league debuts? Steven Riddings and Brony Corner, and they had shut him out, I think, till the 8th inning. Corner gave up one run. So, I mean, pretty nice to see, honestly, the young guys stepping up.
Yeah, that actually should be interesting to kind of look up to see when the last time that's happened.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure to boot, it's been a minute, right? No to boot. No to boot.
That one, dude.
So, I mean, they're going to be relying, though, on the AAA rotation for the next week plus because, like I said, Montgomery on the COVID list now. Severino did have a rehab start yesterday. They're saying still a couple more weeks, but I think talked to us, and I was texting Matt about it, too. It's like, okay, so we need guys to fill out spots. I understand we don't want to burn the bullpen too much, but why can't he just rehab up here? What is the reason? Like, it's just like they don't want their confidence to get blown if they get hammered up here. That's the fear.
I was actually just about to say it's got to be something like that. It's the only thing I can think of, right?
But it's like we've been without Severino for so long. I mean, at this point, just throw him out there. They're talking though another like almost 3 weeks.
2.5 weeks, really, dude?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I would give him a week then.
Yeah, and then
bring him up.
Yeah,
dude.
like come on.
3 weeks seems like a lot, dude.
Yeah, because it's like, and especially, I mean, of course, there's like a big difference, but it's not tremendous. Like the difference between what they're facing in AAA versus, I understand like rookie ball, single A, that's going to be different. But it'll be interesting to see what Sevy brings, and it's tough. He's almost in Betances territory. Like he needs to finish out the season strong. No off-season surprises, setbacks, because otherwise he's headed right there for Dellin territory. And speaking of being in Dellin territory, Matt Harvey gets the start tonight, 7:05 on Yes versus the AL Pitcher of the Month, Jameson Taillon.
Come on, dude, Matt Harvey.
Do you think this is Harvey's last start in the state of New York for his career? They're not playing the Mets anymore this year,
right?
I mean, can he really get signed after this?
I don't think so, dude.
I mean, if you're on the Orioles, you pitch that bad, they signed you to trade you, and then they don't trade you. I mean, you're terrible.
Yeah, that's it. I want to say it's over. That's it.
I can't believe they haven't cut him already. It's like, are they trying to lose as many games as possible for the draft pick? Is that why?
I mean, maybe also who else? What else?
But I mean, you just give your minor league guys shots.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, dude. I mean, maybe they still see something in him. I mean, you were so like, oh, Matt Harvey, dude.
That one start got me. And I think he's had one start out of 15 since then that have been good.
Yeah, maybe.
But I'm not tonight. Please, he's getting hammered.
It's funny because I think when they were playing the Mets,
and then he got hammered. This is the rare time. I'll acknowledge, Tony. You were right. I was getting over my head there. Michael, some input here. Is Harvey going to get slammed tonight in the Bronx?
I'm kind of nervous.
For him?
No, for the Yankees.
No way.
Yeah.
Get out of town.
So, I mean, I want an official prediction.
What do you think? How far do you think he's going? How many innings do you think he's pitching?
8.
8 innings, dude?
I don't think he's gone 8 innings all season.
But he shut us out one game.
It was like 5 1/3. No, he pitched well that game, but I'm just saying, I mean,
maybe he gets juiced up in Yankee Stadium one last time.
No way, dude. He tried to get juiced up for Citi Field. That didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a little nervous there.
He was nervous, but even his second start there, he was
better.
Wasn't nervous,
but 8 innings, and then did the Yankees win this one? Or they squeak it out? Like what's
squeak it out at the end? Solo home run, Judge.
Okay.
Squeak it out at the end?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. What do you think the score's going to be?
1-0.
Whoa. Defensive battle.
I have to say, I did not notice this, but the thing is, I mean, he hasn't pitched that many innings. It's not even 6 innings to start, but his last 4 starts does have a 2.45 ERA, but his season ERA is 6.2.
Yeah,
see, he's on the come up. I'm telling you, I'm nervous. He's on the come up. I'm telling you, I'm nervous.
I mean, we're gonna go. This is why Baseball Reference is the best.
It really is, dude. Fangrass, what are you doing?
I mean, why can't Baseball Reference still have velocity though?
I know
it's not that hard.
Does Fangraphs have like a monopoly? Do they have the rights to velocity?
They must do. All right, so let's go through pitching logs for the month of July. So he starts out with a nice get hammered against the Blue Jays, 3 2/3, 9 hits, 6 runs. But then he bounces back. Kansas City Royals on the road, 6 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Then he goes 6 scoreless against the Nationals. 6 innings, 1 hit, 4 Ks, and then he goes 6 1/3 scoreless against the Detroit Tigers. But it's like that was so. I guess that's why. But how was he not traded though? If he had no, because they're probably looking overall numbers. But you would have thought. I mean, just for your worst player in your whole organization,
right?
Someone want to take a chance, but I guess it's like we've seen
maybe no
enough.
one, yeah.
But I think that come on, I'm not buying into it at all.
Yeah, no, dude. I mean, the Tigers, the Royals.
Nationals too. I mean, Nationals
imploding Nationals. Yeah, dude. I'm not buying it either, dude. I think the Yankees honestly break their highest scoring game tonight with 15 runs.
Orioles
2,
and then what do we got for TAILLON? Masterpiece.
Oh yeah, I'll give him. Let's call it 7, 11 Ks. Maybe giving up 2 hits, no runs, no walks.
That is setting the tone, and that maybe back-to-back months, pitcher of the month. But, I mean, you look at the playoff positioning here for the Yankees. 6 games back in the division now. They were 10 a couple weeks ago, so they've made up ground. They're 5 back of the first wild card, which is the Red Sox, 2 back of the second wild card, which is the A's. So it's all right in front of them. Manageable schedule.
So hard to talk with Barnes.
I mean, are they in the driver's seat or are they not?
Dude, they are absolutely in the driver's seat. It's a perfect temperature in the studio today. I mean, you gotta love it. No.
It's nice. Nice of you.
Yeah, dude. Come on, dude. You have a 3/4 sleeve on for God's sake.
Have you been to Brick Township?
What is that?
New Jersey?
No.
Oh, okay.
What? Brick Township, New Jersey? Is that a joke?
Just a question.
But dude, I mean, we couldn't answer. It's just a question. I mean, we've talked about the Yankees being in the driver's seat. I think we've said it many times.
Seems like it's the closest they've been of recent.
Exactly. I'm saying this is really it, dude. They're exactly where they want to be at this point, dude. Dude, we have literally said that the Yankees are exactly where they want to be at least 5 times this season.
I want, though, before we close out here. Okay, at first I want to say.
We're not closing out. We have like a
no, about the Yankees. Come on. So I'm gonna say tonight it's gonna be. I'm gonna call. I want to be reasonable here. I'm gonna call it 12-1, and I'm gonna say
15.
I'm gonna say complete game shutout for TAILLON.
Wow,
unearned run.
1 unearned run. Off an Aaron Judge error.
And then Judge and Stanton go deep again. Nice to see them hit homers in the same game. It doesn't happen as much as they thought when they acquired Stanton.
I want to see Rizzo hit another one.
I think Rizzo will. Yeah. Let's give Rizzo one. But I just am curious, your fellas, at the end of the day, where are they finishing? Are they winning division? Are they the first wild card, the second wild card? Tony, I want you to start.
Honestly, dude, I can't see them winning the division, dude. I mean,
6 back. I mean, a lot of games.
6 back from Tampa Bay,
who they did take 2 out of 3 from.
Right,
Tampa
very true. But Boston, I think they're. You're right over there, Mike.
It's warmer outside than in this.
It is warmer outside.
In the studio. I mean, Tony, like you got to be such a stiff all the time.
Honestly,
Brick Township, New Jersey, dude.
Oh my God! Next thing we're gonna be talking about hot dog eating.
Just a question.
Boston.
Oh my
is
God!
3-7 in their last 10. They're on a 5-game losing streak right now. I don't think they're gonna keep losing like they are.
Why?
Why? Because Boston is a good team, dude.
No, they're not.
What do you mean? Why not?
There's Michael. I mean, you hit it right on the head. They're trash. But I want Tony to finish. So what do we got though? What's happening here?
I think they take the first wild card spot and they do make noise in the playoffs.
Are they getting to the
World
Fall Classic,
Series, dude? Dude. I honestly, I'm gonna say yes, dude. Let's go Subway Series.
Destiny run.
Destiny run. Let's go.
Subway
dude.
Series.
Dude, I told you this already.
No, shut up, dude.
Michael,
I did this.
First wild card
over there.
Second wild card or division title. What do you got?
For what?
Yankees.
Would you say first?
Are they going to win the division or make the playoffs with the first or second wild card? Or, I mean, I guess technically not make the playoffs, but that's not an option, of course.
Houdini.
First.
First wild card?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to say first wild card as well. I think
you think Boston Yankees get a wild card?
Yes. I think
yes.
The Boston Yankees
finishes second. So this way we get it in the Bronx. Cole, complete game shutout. The living legend continues.
Oh, man.
And then first round, I think they play the Astros and they sweep them because they say, we're not putting up with this. We're eliminating you for a change because they have not beaten the Astros in a playoff series. So It's destiny, Tony. You believe in it. All right. So
that's it. Anything. You believe in it. You do. You do. You believe in it.
Man. But yeah, Yankees are going to blow them out. And then we got a 4-game set, long weekend with the Mariners. So
Subway Series, World Series, or what, dude?
I need to see something out of the Mets this week. I can't.
But you think the Yankees, no problem, are going to?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. To boot, Tony. I mean, over the past 2 weeks, who's been in the better ball club in New York? We know the answer to this. Just saying.
No, yeah. It's been the Yankees for sure. But I mean,
you know, because the Yankees, I mean, their last series, they did sweep the Marlins, who did beat the Mets 5-4 last night in Miami. And we talked about Tawan Walker. You know, is he due? Was he going to bounce back? And more of the same. 5 2/3, 8 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Gets the loss. You know, offensively, I mean, really not pretty. 5 for 29 batting. Conforto 0 for 3, now batting 197 on the season. We had Rojas ejected. We had Baez almost getting a confrontation with Richard Bleer. Why is he going after Richie Bleer? I mean, of all people, why is Baez going after him?
I mean, Rojas talked about it after the game. He said it seemed like Richie,
Uncle Richie
over here, said something to Baez that he did not like. And I mean, you know, we've seen Baez get heated before. He was on the Cubs. I mean, the guy does kind of wear his heart on his sleeve a little bit. So whatever was said to him, he clearly didn't like it. And, you know, it took a couple Mets and the Marlins first baseman to kind of get in between them. And thankfully nothing happened. Really?
You think Bleer was like, oh, you're not going to walk a home run around the bases like you did to Amir Garrett?
Yeah, maybe. I honestly, I really don't know. I wouldn't think something like that. I mean, again, I don't want to speculate as to what was said, but I would think it'd have to be something kind of, you know, rancid, dude.
Yeah.
To get Baez that heat.
Yeah, but I'm sure he definitely a temper thing. I mean,
yeah, no, definitely.
We know it. And then how about to end this game, you know, despite all the other disappointing things we pointed out, Drury, I mean, you bring him in cold off the bench, the tying runs on second. I mean, I feel like if he had started this game, he comes through and gets a hit, but you're bringing him cold. I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, I know, dude. Tough call, but I mean,
you had to put him up there.
You had to put him there, exactly. So, but I mean, he's produced as a pitcher before,
right?
So, I mean, I don't think it was a bad call. Mike, you dying over there, dude?
Dude, it's like it feels like Antarctica over here.
I have to say, I'm not even like just trying because I don't really chirp Mike like I do Tony, but I honestly feel temperature-wise like perfect right now. Honestly.
Yeah, dude, I'm cool.
Honestly, and I will say I'm dying. It's too hot. It's freezing, but I honestly feel perfect.
This is great, dude.
You guys are under the lights.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, it does.
My whole thing, Tony, is
anyway,
you got an offense that's struggling to score, and
right.
the Drury's
the bottom falling out.
Why is he not in the lineup?
I mean, dude, honestly, that's honestly a good question.
Conforto
could help out more. It's tough because, I mean, obviously Conforto plays phenomenal defense. So, I mean, I guess that is why maybe Drury isn't replacing Conforto. And then you think about Dom Smith. Dom Smith
plays phenomenal defense.
Doesn't play phenomenal defense, but he is a good hitter.
No, he is. He's
and then obviously you're not taking Nimmo out of the outfield. So it's like.
But, I mean, and then, I don't know. I just feel like
I'm just trying to, walk you through the
walk me through it. But I mean, if it honestly, I know hindsight, of course, 2020, we get it. But if it was up to you at this point, just because they've struggled to score runs, you would find a way to get in the lineup most nights.
I would probably bench Conforto, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
like
it's
dead ass.
He's in Gardner territory.
Yeah, it really is at this point. So I would bench Conforto, let him figure it out. I mean, offense is where you're struggling the most, so that's what you have to address. And Drury isn't a bad outfielder,
right?
He's fast.
But I mean, it's just all about the hitting at this point.
It is exactly. Offense is your biggest issue. You have to address it, especially at this point when a lot of your starting pitchers are kind of struggling.
Right.
I mean, we talked about Walker. Yes, he said we said he was due. I was a little skeptical.
Did you already say after the game?
What did he say?
He said he feels like he's getting there. And my question to you.
Jerry Jones?
Is he Jerry Jones? Is that a Jerry Jones type of comment?
Dude, absolutely. I mean, just watching him pitch, he didn't look there, dude. He gave up a home run in the second, and he just knew it. Like, he just looked.
I mean, 8 hits and 5 2/3.
He just looked I'm going to use the word flaccid out there.
Yeah.
Dude. He looked like a wet towel, bro. He just had no confidence.
He said flaccid.
Flaccid.
I think you got the wrong show over here.
Wow.
I mean, like Tony.
Tony.
Everything's stiff today, man.
Dude, because I God forbid I say words on the show, dude.
You're allowed to, dude. I'm just my question to you is though, is the bottom falling out for your New York Mets?
I don't think it is yet. And do you know why? Because Pete Alonso said it's not. All right.
Why didn't he
the
homer
polar
yesterday?
plunger.
What?
Why didn't he homer yesterday?
Yeah, cool. Dude,
The polar plunger bear.
Yeah.
yeah, sick one. Did you think about yourself?
Yeah, I just came up
No, you
with it.
didn't.
I just came up with
No,
it.
you
Just came up
didn't.
with
No, you
it.
didn't.
Just came up with it.
No, you didn't. No, dude. I still think there's positives here to kind of take. I mean, they had a nice late run in the game. Obviously, all for naught. But they did generate offense late in the game, which we haven't really seen a lot this season, which is good. I mean, we had a couple of defensive errors that, obviously I feel like would be corrected once Lindor comes back as well. I mean, not having Lindor, obviously the biggest setback is on defense.
Offense, you're better off.
Offense,
Totally.
you're kind of better off at this point. But regardless, I think with Lindor back, I think we talked about it yesterday or 2 days ago. With Lindor back, I'm sure Baez is going to be more happy. He's going to have a heightened level of play than Lindor will, and it'll trickle down to the rest of the team. And that's why the bottom hasn't fallen out yet.
But that being said, I mean, you speak to the positive. I just bringing up facts here. I mean, call it negative all you want. They have lost 5 of 6.
Yeah.
Division lead is down to a season low, 1.5 over the Fightin' Phils. And then on top of that, your owner of the people,
Oh, yeah.
Stephen Cohen, tweeting that he wasn't watching the game. He was out at dinner. And he didn't look good, and the team needs to turn it around. Do you feel like that's a shot at the players, at Rojas, at the polar bear? I mean, what do you got? What do you get from that?
I think that's definitely a dig to the team, dude. I mean,
do you think that's not well received in the clubhouse?
I mean, look, they're professionals. I think they should have tough skin. They should take some criticism, especially from an owner. I mean, an owner, when you have, an owner who actually holds people accountable, which is the word I was looking for. I mean, that's a good thing. I think they should take it well received. I would, honestly, if I was on the Mets, I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, we're sucking right now, dude. We have to play better. And I think that would put a fire under my ass.
What if you're just not good enough?
But they are good
Conforto.
enough. They are good enough.
Right now?
Right now, yes. They're not executing as well, but they are good enough, dude. Don't me, okay? You were saying the same shit about the Yankees like a month ago, dude. But I think, obviously, I think the dig by Cohen was good. I would say good job, dude. Good job.
But I mean,
what?
No, I'm just curious. I'm literally.
What's Hal doing, dude?
I'm not trying to. I'm just a serious question here. Have you gotten? I mean, obviously, I know he doesn't play on the field, so it's not really about results, but just what you've seen out of him. Have you gotten what you expected out of Cohen? Like, are you a Cohen guy? Like, what's your take on his first year? Owning the team.
I mean, honestly, the guy came into the team obviously with a lot of buzz, being the new owner, owner of the people, owner of the fans. I think he caused a lot of waves, a lot of good waves in the offseason with his acquisitions.
Caravel jerseys.
Yeah, no, exactly, dude. Trade deadline, dropped the ball a little bit here. No pitchers. And not like, I mean, just
There's nothing. You guys didn't do anything.
Just got bias.
Not too late though to sign David Robertson.
David Robertson?
You want him?
Sure. At this
He's
point,
pitching
why
well
not,
for the
dude?
Olympic team.
Yeah.
All right.
You like him a lot, so
Yeah, I mean, listen. I feel bad. I want him on the Yankees, but I'll sacrifice him for you, Tony.
Wow, I really appreciate that, Lawrence. Honestly,
so
you guys would be
tonight,
funny owners.
7:10 SNY.
Imagine
Cookie Carrasco back on the hill versus Thompson. What's your game plan tonight to avoid the sweep in Miami?
Obviously, it starts with Carrasco. You got to set the tone coming out there. The guy.
What kind of tone are you trying to set, though? I'm curious.
What do you mean?
Like, what's a tone you'd want to set?
Like, they're not going to score any runs on me tonight type of tone for Carrasco.
So you're expecting a scoreless performance from Carrasco.
Do I expect that?
Yes.
I want that.
But what do you expect?
What do you
What's
expect?
your prediction?
I expect him to give up 2 runs tonight
Over
6 innings.
6 innings. Okay.
I want to see some length out of him. I want to see him pitch into some contact right now. He relies a lot on his sinker and his changeup. I think you should use that. Throw in the four-seam fastball a little bit to keep the batters off balance, and use your sinker to cause a lot of ground balls.
Yeah,
let's go.
Get those
dude.
double plays.
Get those double plays. Take it easy. You don't have to throw gas. You haven't pitched a lot. Use your off speeds, and like I said, get pitch for contact.
Yeah, and then what do you your crystal ball offensively? What are we getting tonight?
I'm gonna go. We win this game 3-1.
3-1. So just keep.
You can't, dude. You can't. You honestly, dude. I'm not gonna predict them to score at 8 runs here. Like,
how are they getting these runs?
Who's performing? Is it Polar Bear Plunge?
Yes, I think. Given Mike's comments that clearly Peter Alonso is going to be hearing, he's going to be pretty tight. He's going to want to hammer ball out there. 450 home run. Let's go, dude.
3-run.
Yeah.
So all in one swing.
All in one swing,
and
dude.
Still 1 for 11.
Maybe
15
like
left on base.
Oh yeah, probably. But like 6th inning, 3-run homer. Boom.
Diaz or no?
Yeah, Diaz.
Slam in the
Close
door.
it out. 3 strikeouts.
Immaculate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go, dude.
Does he have his own stare?
No, he doesn't need to stare, dude. He's got the trumpet walkout song, and he's just got
Baez a 2-run shot tonight. That's what Matthew is saying.
I don't think so, dude. I think he's rustled. He almost got injured the other day, too.
Almost got into a fight,
dude. I think he's a little bit in his head. He's going to be maybe a little anxious at the plate, maybe not have a great game. I think he's going to be waiting for Lindor, I think is what he's doing. Which, by the way, earliest for
waiting
Lindor
for Lindor? What is this?
Michael?
Do you even know who that is?
Let's hear it.
Lindor?
Lindor. Yeah, Lindor is his name.
Give me a prediction tonight.
I have a great prediction. I really feel this in my crystal ball. I see the Mets getting hammered, season high, 15 runs by the Marlins to your New York Mets 1.
Wow. Cohen tweet mid-game or
your manager's getting fired.
Tonight.
Oh my God, dude. Tonight. Right after the game, dude.
No, after the game.
Pack your shit.
He's
Get
going to be
out,
like...
Tweet it. He's going to tweet it. You're fired.
After the game, he's going to be like, Cookie didn't have it.
Matt wants to know who he almost fought.
Richie. Uncle Richie,
dude.
Yeah.
Uncle Richie went onto the field.
No, was it Richard
Bleer? Richard Bleer. Former Yankee, I believe.
No shit.
I think. I could be mistaken. Hammond. But no, I honestly think it's just, not good vibes in Flushing right now.
Former Yankee.
So I'm going to say 10-3. Cookie goes 1 inning.
Wow, dude. And then you have no confidence in our bullpen?
9 runs.
9 runs in the first inning.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think
Cohen,
so, dude.
Mid-game, says everybody's job's on the line. And we wake up tomorrow with the division lead down to a half of a game. And Tony takes a sick day. That is my prediction for the night.
All right, dude.
So,
I don't know, man. That's
a little rough, but hey.
A little rough.
I mean, my whole thing for the Mets, hit them where they ain't. Just do it. Right?
Yeah, easier said than done, for sure.
Apparently. But we'll see what happens as both the Yankees and the Mets wrap up these series, and we move closer and closer to the end of the season. But right now, we are going to switch gears here to some NBA free agency. And we do have some moves to recap, but let's start with the biggest story of the day. And I'll leave this to you, Michael, after I introduce it. The New York Knicks are set to acquire Kemba Walker, the Thunder, who acquired him from Boston, buying him out. They are going to sign him. Instant reaction for Cardiac Kemba. Take it away.
Take it away, Michael.
Maker with 10 seconds to go. Coombs McDaniel on the screen. Walker with 7.
Got a mismatch.
Walker on McGee with 4. Kemba Walker. Step back. Walker. Cardiac Kemba does it again. UConn wins at the buzzer.
How many inches off the ground do you think Calhoun got there?
3.
Big vertical.
Oh, man.
What a moment. And, just bringing Kemba back
to where it all began.
MSG. I mean, you have to be pumped.
I'm so pumped. And honestly, you're going to be hearing that for the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 7, to go to the NBA Finals, your New York Knicks.
in the NBA Finals next
And,
year.
and you feel like he's a 35-minute-a-night guy, starter from day one? Are you concerned about the knee?
I'd give him. You don't have to give him 35 because you have Rosen quickly. He could do 28.
Are you concerned about his knee though?
No.
You think they wouldn't sign him if
well rested?
So I teased this to you before the show. So I was listening to the Fan on the way in, and Mark Malusius was out. So they actually had. He calls himself DA. Are you familiar with Damon Amendola?
I think he's
so before I get into what he said, the funniest thing is the Fan does this thing like they've called it, now it's an Odyssey Sports Minute because CBS got bought out. Yeah, pretty much for radio. Total he does like it's called a Odyssey Sports Minute, and he always signs off, "This is Damon Amendola, DA." And like when Francesco was on the radio, he completely ripped him. And he's like, "This guy's calling himself DA. Nobody knows who he is." Like just like going right after him. But he said that he is not impressed by the move. He says Boston, who signed Kemba to this contract a couple years ago, must be concerned about the knee. That's why they traded him. That's why the Thunder are buying him out. And on top of it, guess where he said the Knicks fall in the pecking order in the Eastern Conference?
We're like 9th?
7th.
Wow.
So what is your response to Damon Amendola?
He knows nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
That's sick, dude.
You like that?
Yeah.
Finally got one right. He knows. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Now I'm here. Facebook,
Over
Matthew.
there.
No, he doesn't know what he's talking about, dude.
Matt?
No, DA, BA, CA. I don't care. He doesn't even. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know, dude.
He clearly just doesn't watch basketball.
And then so you think so you're thinking Kemba about 30 minutes, Fournier maybe 35 or no?
Fournier.
Can you stop? I'm gonna pull up Fournier highlights.
30 minutes. I feel like
Big Olympics. Big Olympics for Fournier.
Big Olympics. I'd say like 30.
Right? I mean, he averaged around 31 minutes for the Celtics.
Barrett gonna play small forward?
No, probably the 2.
But then what's Fournier's gonna play small forward?
Yeah.
Does he even play small forward?
I mean, he's
a versatile player, He can play any position. Yeah.
Let's see his height.
Yeah.
6'4".
No.
7.
Yeah, it's good. He can play small forward. Okay.
So are the Knicks done, or do you think there's some more under the radar moves coming?
Maybe some more under the radar.
Yeah.
Nothing like too fancy though.
No, nothing on the radar. Just
nothing on, nothing off.
End of the day though.
Underneath
after game 82, what are you expecting production wise from Kemba?
All-Star season.
You really think he's gonna be in the All-Star game?
I know it.
But is he 18 and 10?
How many points is he average?
20 and 10.
20 and 10? No way, dude.
Yes. Him and D Rose are gonna lead this Knicks team to the NBA Finals.
I mean, I could see Born in the Bronx, Red
story,
New York,
cardiac.
Good story. Don't like the name cardiac, but
Why? He gives his defenders a cardiac.
I just think that's stupid, dude.
Oh, you know what else is stupid?
And I'll tell you why I think it's stupid. Because Sacred Heart, my freshman year in Sacred Heart, we had obviously our fan section for all the basketball and volleyball games. You know what the fan section was called, Michael?
The cardiac section?
We would call it the heart attack.
And you didn't like it?
No, it was so stupid. I thought it was kind of funny, but who the hell's idea was that to market the heart attack? I had a shirt that said the heart attack on it.
But I mean, push comes to shove here, Tony. Do you think this is going to work? Kemba returning to the Big Apple?
I would say there's some buzz. I mean, you think he's going to average 20 and 10?
Yeah, no, I don't think I know.
30 years old. I mean, he's not
31 actually.
31. Wow.
31 as of May 8th.
Okay.
Looks like he's been, from what I've heard, he didn't do too well for Boston.
Doesn't matter. What are you guys living in the past?
I didn't even say what I thought.
Honestly, he didn't say what he thought. These are just facts, okay? You can be positive, whatever you want. I'm just saying facts.
So you're saying you're not expecting too much from him?
No. He averaged last season 19 points and 4 rebounds a game.
Okay.
Look at this.
Rose and Walker will be models.
Invaluable experience and knowledge. Mike, we saw you tweet this from your phone, dude.
Wow, is this your burner account, dude? It's so messed up.
like,
This isn't me.
This is King's
no, this
burner.
is a comment on YouTube. It
This
looks
is
like I would
YouTube.
imagine
No, I'm just kidding.
he's a Knicks fan, right?
I'm
I
not
would-
sure.
I would think
before.
so.
Our younger players, he said.
I mean, that doesn't mean maybe he's part owner.
But honestly, push comes to shove here. I
don't
think
think so,
this
dude.
works just because Kemba's not coming in here to be the lead dog. Of course, he's going to be the orchestrator of the offense. I think they want to keep Rose's minutes down so he's fresh for the playoffs.
Mhm.
So I think all you need from Kemba here is like 15 and 7. And I think he does that in his sleep, good from the perimeter. And I think it's a great move because you're not giving up much. I'm sure the contract's not going to be much if you bought out from a $72 million commitment from the Thunder. I mean, he's probably going to sign for a couple $1 million, I would think, because he's getting so much from that. I don't know how all that works, but I think this is great. I think it's the final piece of the offseason.
Wow.
I think the Knicks, I think, though, tough Eastern Conference, but I think they're going to find themselves right back in that 4 spot with the possibility of advancing, a decent amount further than they did this season, obviously only winning 1 game in the playoffs. So time will tell, but I think that's a solid pickup for the Knicks. And then some other moves that came out yesterday, and I love this for my Lakers. We got Kendrick Nunn and Malik Monk. So 2 guys, I believe Monk is 23, and I want to say Nunn's 26. So I think those are great pickups. And then how about Taylor Horton-Tucker?
You guys got Kendrick Nunn?
Yes.
And who else?
And Malik Monk.
Oh, wow.
I think
that's there you go. Some youth.
Yeah, that's what they needed. Outside shooting from Monk.
Are you happy?
Ecstatic.
Do you love this team now?
Yes, I think
well-rounded.
Because dude, you got THT, he's 20. Malik is 23. Nunn's 26. I mean, and I like the fact that you got THT 3 years, $32 million. His 3rd year in the league at 20 years old. I mean, there's so much room to grow, and of course, we got all those gray beards. But I think this really is a complete team. Am I wrong, Michael?
You're right.
So I think, I want the Knicks to step it up, beat the Nets,
Yes.
beat the Bucks,
Yes.
and let's go
Knicks, Lakers,
NBA Finals next year.
Melo versus the Knicks getting his championship.
But don't you agree? I think Nunn was 2 for 10. Like his numbers, you look at last year.
He struggled a little bit, but I think it was because it was inconsistent minutes.
But like I think he could be.
He could be a pit bull for you guys.
Like he can be a very solid starter, if not a borderline.
Derek
all-star.
Fisher-esque for the Lakers,
but even better.
Yeah.
Michael
And then-
King-esque.
And I think Monk, he's going to finish top 10 in threes in this year.
Yes,
in the NBA, and he's
100%.
only going to play 20 minutes a game, and LeBron is just going to feed it to him
Who?
behind the line. Malik Monk.
Lakers
Shallon?
need some of Mama's cooking.
Some of Mama's cooking. Interesting.
Like his mom's cooking.
But love what they did. Can't wait to see
That
what
phrase.
happens with the Lakers.
know.
And then the
Basketball.
Bulls. How about this? They do a
I
sign
know.
and trade DeMar DeRozan.
Wow.
I mean, how do you feel? We got Vucevic, we got Levine, we got DeMar DeRozan and Lonzo Ball. I mean, is this team ready to
Are they going to re-sign Markkanen or no?
They haven't disclosed anything yet. I think so, but they haven't. said
Imagine
anything.
that starting lineup.
And but dude, how stacked is the East now? I think everyone's saying the East might be better than the West.
I mean, come on, relax.
No, but think about it. You got Nets.
Golden State's coming back.
no. Think about it.
Denver, Utah.
But let's talk East for a second. We
Okay.
got Nets. We got Bucks. We got Knicks. We got Bulls. And
Heat.
In the Heat, dude. I mean, and then you're comparing it to the West. Okay, Lakers are great, of course.
Mhm.
There's a lot of uncertainty with the Clippers with Kawhi injury. So
Relax.
we got them. You're saying the Warriors, but it's like,
What?
I
Wait
don't-
until you see them win 60 games next year.
but I'm just questioning what's going to change. I mean, just because you think Clay's going to come back and then all problems are solved 2 years off. I mean, he's just going to jump right into the fire and score 60 and 3/4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
16 3/4.
Lakers are deeper than the Nets right
as of
now.
right
And
now.
speaking of the Nets, they do add Patty Mills. I think that's a great signing.
pickup.
You know,
Oh,
veteran
man.
guy, knows his
Spurs
role.
system.
Spurs system. And then they get Bruce Brown back, who was great, burst on the scene last year. So they already re-signed Blake. So I think they're making good moves. I think the next thing is just finding a way to get Kyrie out of town, honestly. And then I think they'll be the best team in the East.
What about straight up for Beal?
Yeah.
Right?
Wouldn't that be a no-brainer?
Oh my gosh. Let Durant be the point guard? Or Harden, I mean.
But like, I mean, what's your take with the Nets? I mean, do you think he's a cancer to the team?
No, they're going to come back hard next year, but the Knicks are going to beat them in the Eastern Conference Finals and tarnish their legacies.
What about the Bucks?
The Bucks are going to be done by the Nets.
Oh, okay. All right.
Everyone's going to be thinking that the Nets are like, oh, here they come. It's the championship run, Nets, Lakers, and then the Knicks swoop in out of nowhere like in 98.
I wish the season was starting tomorrow, honestly.
I know.
We got a while, though. I mean,
I know.
Are we mid-October?
Yeah.
So, I mean, pretty much, though. Actually, I mean, we're almost 2 months away. That's not terrible. And then we got Andre Drummond, minimum deal with the Sixers. What do you make of that?
I mean, pretty interesting, honestly. That means Ben Simmons is leaving.
But the thing is, Embiid actually called out Drummond last year, saying
oh yeah, he hates him.
And now he's their teammates and he's backing him up. And it's like, I think Drummond's getting a bad rap. Like, listen, okay, he's not a $20 million a year player. Like, I understand that, but I think, how is he not a starter for the middle of the pack team at the very least?
I mean,
with what he does on defense and
him and Drummond are gonna be good together.
You think they're gonna play in both some lineups?
I would just start him at the 4 or 5. It doesn't matter.
I mean, you'll be animals down low. And I love that the league, it's slow, but they're getting back to more
big
all-around play,
Yeah.
mid-range jumpers, big men.
Yeah.
You think it's great for the game?
I need it.
Yeah.
I love big men.
You do. And how about Markieff Morris going from the Lakers to the Heat?
Wow. The Heat are stacking up.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, this is going to be great, but you really don't think the Heat, not Heat, but like the East is slightly better than the West? I mean,
no, not yet. We'll see what happens, but I don't think so.
Why not?
Because I don't.
And
nice analysis there, buddy.
I want very early, of course, we'll have time to revise. NBA champions. What do we got?
You know what? I like Dwight Howard, dude. Let's call it the Lakers.
I agree with
That's
you,
weird.
You don't like that? You don't like Dwight Howard?
No, but I just think it's weird that you just said that. But
What do you?
Why do you think that's weird?
I don't know. Just,
No, why?
to Barnes knows.
Because you said you liked Isaiah Cannon too.
Who?
So,
We can show you the video.
Yeah, we'll talk about it another time. Michael, champion.
Lakers.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I picked it since
Well,
last
it's weird
year.
how I picked it, and then now you pick it right after me. It's weird.
Prefer is saying Drummond should have stayed in Cleveland. I can't believe Drummond is the best player now. I think Cleveland didn't want him because they gave all that money to Jared Allen.
Oh God, but yeah, no. Honestly, East is almost there, but West is better.
How about I saw this come across today too? Collins, 5 years, 125. You think that's an underpay?
No.
Given the market,
I guess maybe, but he's not that. I don't think
he's not a needle mover.
Yeah. I bet you no one else is really going to give him much.
Interesting though. I mean, just what a start. Honestly, we got summer league underway. I'd like to see too we got Ayayi playing in the summer league for the Lakers, and
What was that?
Mac McClung, former Texas Tech.
Who's he on?
Lakers.
Shut the front
Yeah,
door.
let's go.
Shut the
Are
front
you
door.
kidding?
And-
If he gets on the Lakers, that's dope. He's
and-
highlights. He's
and
Caruso 2.0.
Oh,
And
I
I
like
think he's
Caruso.
on the Hornets summer league team. LiAngelo Ball trying to get in the league.
He's on the
So,
team, I thought.
I mean, but like we said that with the Pistons last year, get waived. How are you? You know, can you not wait for NBA to start, Tony? Like,
Me?
yeah.
No, I can wait a little bit.
No, but it is sick though. Tell me, I know you should agree with this anyway. Come
should.
October, beginning of October, we got baseball, basketball, and football all at the same time. I mean, you don't like the rush, like just a little bit.
I wouldn't say I get as much of a rush.
No, not you get
as
a rush, but just the fact that it's all of it together.
Oh,
all
that
in
is
a short
cool.
amount of time.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think, Michael?
I'll tell you one thing. It's better than the Olympics.
No.
I can tell you that.
Talk about a rush, dude. Oh my god. Every fucking sport in the world
And speaking of a rush,
in the summer world.
where do you get more of a rush than the golf course, honestly? So
At the bowling alley.
I mean, we didn't have a PGA Tour event last week. You know, we had the Olympic golf competition. So we're getting back and we're getting down the stretch here. We got one more tournament after this week, and then the FedEx Cup playoffs start. Ending the season.
Playoff start.
So this week we go to Memphis. WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational.
What the hell kind of who's the marketer for that, dude?
FedEx.
Come on, dude. Who came up with that name? It's the 3 M's all over
So
again.
the way these WGC, World Golf Championship, these events work, smaller fields. So there's actually only 66 golfers. Most events have at least 120, 130, some up to 150. So a lot of good names in this event. I have highlighted 5 players that I think, are going to be in contention. You got Jordan Spieth, Brooks Koepka, Colin Morikawa, Dustin Johnson, and Louis Oosthuizen, who had another second-place finish at the Open. And a sleeper, a guy Tony likes, Lee Westwood.
Yeah,
so
buddy.
A lot of quality golfers in this event. I mean, you got Phil, you got Bryson DeChambeau, so Justin Thomas. So a lot of big names. And then, like I said, the FedEx Cup playoffs are around the corner. I think the winner gets $10 million. So obviously, they want to be in form for that. So, I mean, what do you see happening here? Give me a name, Tony.
I want to say Dustin Johnson, dude.
Yeah?
Didn't make the cut. Didn't make the cut at the 3M, dude. He's angry. He's dialed in. He's focused. He's gonna want that 10 mil. Let's go, baby.
All right, Michael.
Oosthuizen's a dud, by the way.
Is my boy in it, Ricky?
No.
All right, so I'm gonna go Phillip.
Phil. Wow.
Yeah.
Second win of the season for Phil. That would be something.
Who did Justin Thomas win it last?
He won it a couple years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, Brooks won it in 2019. And speaking of Brooks, I think he's had such an up and down year. Obviously, won the Waste Management in February. Brooks Koepka before the FedEx Cup playoffs gets that win, gets the monkey off his back. He's ready to rumble.
All right, dude. I like our picks,
and
honestly.
Just to top it off, Louis Oosthuizen, another runner-up finish.
Probably, yeah.
Buffer is saying, I think Webb over Fitzpatrick looks good this weekend. Good luck, everyone. So Webb Simpson over Matthew Fitzpatrick. Guys that, are always in contention, haven't done too much winning of late. I think Webb's won a couple tournaments over the last couple of years. Fitzpatrick, to boot, I don't remember him winning any tournaments. But interesting matchup there.
You want to use it to boot after your statement, by the way.
To boot.
Fitzpatrick, I don't remember him winning any other Opens. To boot.
And
I guess you can use it before, whatever you want.
Bonus pick here. Who's winning the $10 million prize at the end of the season? Eastlake. Who do you got in Atlanta? Hoisting the trophy.
Oosthuizen, dude. Let's go. It's by that time. Come on.
No, I mean, fair enough. He actually does have a chance because the way it works is they have points all season, and then you get strokes before the tournament starts based on how many points you had. So anybody, if they win the tournament, they win the championship.
Uncle Richie.
Wow,
Bryson.
dude. Underscore.
I mean, I have to say, I think collectively as a show, we're pretty down on Bryson.
Yeah, I think so.
In all respect, Uncle Richie, we're just not Bryson guys.
Sure, it's good drive, but I mean, dude.
Michael, who's your pick for that $10 million prize? Who's hoisting the trophy up end of the season? FedEx Cup playoffs.
The one, the only, Ricky Fowler.
Come on,
he's gonna have quite the run to get there. Oh
really?
My god! But that would be interesting.
What do you think, dude?
I am gonna say. I mean, I think it's his year. Colin Morikawa won the WGC, won the Open Championship, competed in majors, and he is the next face of golf. And Oosthuizen will finish second. Did you know all his clubs are the same length? I did hear that.
That's pretty crazy.
Kind of interesting. But Bryson, I
doesn't make any sense. How is that even possible?
I want to see something from you out there. Let me just say, and also a shout out to our very own AJ Tanucci. I need you, bud, for some golf lessons.
He's coming up later this month, dude.
Yeah,
coming up.
All right, so looking forward to that, AJ. I need a full breakdown of the swing. We're struggling out there a little bit.
Oh no,
we gotta go.
Yeah, God, dude.
I mean, we do.
We
the
do.
Whole thing
Anytime.
that comes down to is booking it, having it set, credit card on file, taxes paid for beforehand. We're locked in. There's no choice. That is what we have to do, Tony. Yo, can I get your card?
Man, dude. All right. Let's just book it, dude.
Let's book it.
Your thoughts on
Buffalo Bills threatening to move to Austin, Texas?
No way.
Really? I've heard that, but I have to say, I do not think that There's no way that happens.
No way, dude.
Upstate New York, not a lot going on up there other than Syracuse University.
Right.
They love their Bills.
Yeah,
all
dude.
the fans will pay for the stadium themselves if they have to.
They're New York's team. New York's only team, really.
New York's only true team. So I did hear that. A lot going on in Austin. But you know what?
Up and coming,
they have enough to do with all the bars, 6th Street, Rainy,
dude.
the Container
A lot
Bar.
of homeless people.
Yeah, okay.
Dude,
Focus on that stuff.
Dude,
you got Google, Amazon.
Container Bar? Dope.
Yeah, big
Love
time.
that bar.
Big time.
Oh, my God. So genius idea.
Are we doing Where's DTV now in Austin?
We might as well, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go. Fights are cheap.
Yeah,
book
let's do it.
Fights are cheap. Book it.
Let's do it.
Book it now.
Credit card on file.
Here we go.
Pay the taxes.
All right, 5. No, just kidding. Anything else we got though?
Dude, I think that's pretty much it. Let's go New York Mets.
Wow.
Oh God.
They can need all the help they can get.
Let's go Matt Harvey.
Yeah, let's go Matt Harvey. Michael, close. Give me something on the close.
Tomorrow, boys, you're gonna walk in here. You're gonna have Yankees, Mets, wins.
Wow. All right.
2 New York wins, you think?
Fair
comment,
enough.
one more
Uncle
comment.
Richie on the way out. You get more Canadian going to the game than
than
American. They will not let them.
Wow. They will not let them stay in Buffalo. They will not let them go to Austin.
I think he means not let them move to Austin. Big fan base.
You get
Big
more
fan base.
Canadians going to. Okay, I thought he was saying how you get more Canadian, like if by going.
Yeah. You get more Canadian.
Buffalo,
just by going up there.
Yeah.
Have you guys been to Buffalo?
I've never been to Buffalo.
Michael?
I have.
Really?
Quite a
For what?
hike up there, no?
Oh my God, it is. It's 8.5 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I've been to Rome, New York. That was like 6 hours.
You guys been to Canada?
I've been to Toronto.
No.
So have I.
Nice. Toronto's
Yankees, Jays, Skydome back in the day.
No
Hey.
shit, dude.
Yeah, way back. Probably 15
Way
years
back.
ago.
That's awesome, dude. Toronto's a dope city.
Toronto's
Yeah.
a dope city.
Yeah, that's another word. Is
Yeah,
DTV down.
that is.
Once the border situation is all straightened out.
Oh, just go over, dude.
Just
Yeah.
go over.
Just walk over the border.
Just
absolutely.
walk over.
Yeah, let's walk over.
You can drive.
That being
Take my
said,
car.
I'd like to thank our bloodline, Tony, our fans, our listeners, our followers. Keep commenting, liking, subscribing. Everyone enjoy your day. See you tomorrow. Enjoy the baseball. Golf
Later,
tomorrow.
peace.
Let's go.
Let's go, Mets.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.